This is day 1 of my first water cut. Rules for today: 8 liters of water, no more than 5 grams of sodium, and 1 meal has to be a liquid meal. Pretty simple day, not too far from what I normally do. This is like a 5 or 6 day water cut, starting at 183. I'll throw a picture up on screen somewhere. And I gotta get to just under 175, I believe. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens. See what changes throughout the week. I'll let you know how I feel later in the day. Alright, end of day 1, and I did not think that drinking 8 liters would be that annoying. I swear to God, I spent fucking an hour in the bathroom just peeing today. Like every 20-30 minutes, just back in here, peeing again. Tomorrow is the same quantity of water. Sodium changes, supplements change. Go over that tomorrow morning. But came home from work at 184, so barely anything over what I weighed in at this morning. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Why are you throwing me that? Right, day 2 of the water cut. Survived the night. First time I had to wake up to go pee in the middle of the night in a very long time, so that's annoying. But, you know, whatever. Rules for today: 8 liters of water, 1 liquid meal, 5 grams of sodium. But for the food, I guess, and drinks that I have, carbs have to be 50% max. So I was at around 200, which means it has to be around 100. I'll figure out the specific numbers after, but that's kind of the gist of it. Woke up today with 182.8. I'll throw it on screen somewhere again. So down a little bit from the first day. I just kind of expected that, right? Slow to start, and then it quickly picks up and dumps off at the end. And yeah, feeling fine so far. We'll see how I feel later in the day. Good news, bad news. Good news is today went a lot better. Didn't have to pee nearly as much, and don't feel like I drank the entire ocean, even though drink quantities were identical to yesterday. So that's the good news. The bad news is that this is the end of the easy part. Tomorrow we only get 1 gram of salt, we start adding in the diuretic type supplements, and the water gets halved. And no carbs. It's gonna be interesting. Right now I feel good. We'll see how I feel tomorrow morning and throughout the day. Also forgot to say, came home weighing like 0.4 pounds less than I weighed this morning. So that's cool. Yeah, alrighty. Good morning. I am tired. I am back to remembering why it sucks so much to get up in the middle of the night to pee. But that doesn't matter tonight. Tonight, we'll be fine. Today is 4 liters of water, no carbs, maximum of 1 gram of sodium, and there was diuretics on the list, but coach says not today. So, that makes today a little bit easier. Quite a lot bit easier, actually. And yeah, 181.2 this morning, so pretty well on track. Only got about 6 more pounds to go. Honestly, feeling pretty slim, pretty lean. Yeah, today's gonna be a thirsty day. Not in that way. Gonna be actually thirsty. I feel it's gonna be a little bit weird going from 8 liters to 4 liters. But yeah. See how I feel tonight? Let's get it. Righto, end of day 3. Couple of developments that happened today. Headaches starting in the mid-afternoon. That sucks. A little bit of brain fog and some fatigue, all from having no carbs. Also sucks. The watch that I usually wear, had to pull that in a whole extra notch, and the ring that I usually wear does not stay on my finger anymore. So yeah, you can say that the bloating or water weight or whatever you want to call it has gone down really quickly. 182 when I got home today, so slightly heavier than this morning, but really not that much at all. Getting close to the end. Tomorrow is going to be the hardest day. Least amount of water, no carbs, barely any sodium. But yeah, shouldn't have to get up to pee a million times tonight, so that'll be nice. Yeah. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Good morning. Day 4 of my first water cut. Coach messaged this morning and said today is the day of suffering, so that's ominous. It's gonna be great. The goal of today is to put as little into myself as possible, so as little water as needed to just make it through the day. Woke up 180.8, give or take. So it's bounced up and down a few times today. That's what it was right before I recorded this. This is definitely like the leanest that I have been all year. If the lighting wasn't so shitty, you could see that I'm just about at a 6-pack level, which is kind of neat. Yeah, trying to sweat as much as possible today, keep everything else as limited as possible today. The day of suffering. We'll see how it goes. Oh my god, this was definitely the day of suffering. I almost passed out, having some extremely hot baths, trying to sweat a bunch. I've been so dehydrated that my head has been in pain and foggy, and I have been wobbly all day, so that's great. I am officially the lightest I've been since last summer. I'm 177 right now, 1 pound above weigh-in, so that's right where I need to be tonight. Definitely the leanest that I have been since starting strongman. So that's kind of neat to see all that stuff still in there, right? All in all, I feel like ass, and I'm gonna go to bed now. Right, water cut, day 5, this is weigh-in day. I have woken up at 175.2, which is right about perfect. I have a little bit of room to wear some clothes for the weigh-in. And yeah, today's focus is just rehydrating and recarbing up as aggressively as possible. I'll have little clips of that in later. But yeah, smooth sailing from this point out. Like half. Well, I made it through the water cut. Didn't die. Almost did. But didn't. And yeah, been rehydrating aggressively and eating a lot of food today. Abs already gone. Completely disappeared. Had them this morning, and now I do not. I forgot to bring my scale, so I can't weigh myself, but I reckon I'm right back up to around like 190-ish, if I had to guess. I'll hop on the scale in the morning when I get to the comp just to see what I'm at out of curiosity. And yeah, and tomorrow's going to be a really good day. I'm going to upload all the videos as I finish the events. And yeah, we'll see if I can be the strongest lightweight in BC.